breaking, smashing all of those marks, and becoming the first player in the history of the game to ever do it.
They're setting standards that we talked about. They're almost going to be unattainable by other players in the MAC as they go on the floor for that loose ball. But I guess my point back, and you know I talk about multi-dimensional players. Yep. I love the players that can do a lot of things, and that's why I talk about DJ Cooper. He can hurt you in so many ways. Sure, we talk about the assist, but boy, he can do so many other things to hurt your team.
Yeah, Todd Kowalczyk said, even though he's got too versatile fire, this is where you got to trust the MAC's leading point producer. He gave Ryan Pearson a couple of minutes to think about it, got him right back in the action with his ball club down by 5. That's Walter off it when a rainbow triple didn't drop.
He's freeing himself up, though. One thing about Walter Offit, he knows how to get himself open. He hit a couple shots early. A little struggle here at the last couple, but as long as he's getting open, Jim Christian will be in great shape.
What a matchup that is. And look at the defense of Walter Offit as he forced Ryan Pearson into that step-back jumper on the baseline. Stevie Taylor on the floor now. Taylor with the basketball. Young man here from the state of Ohio out of Gahanna Lincoln High School. Backs up DJ Cooper, so he's got to wait for his time to come in this program.
But what you do, you learn things from a great player like DJ Cooper. Stevie is a good student of the game. He will learn things that you really can't teach from a coaching perspective.
TJ Hall just made a heck of an interior pass, but John Smith, the fourth-year Ohio junior, couldn't finish it. We come inside the 10-minute mark. Drop step for Nathan Booth. Oh, yeah. +1 coming at the line. Nathan Booth already with 6 and looking for 7. This young man is very impressive.
Well, watch this. No help down. Looks like you're going to isolate and let him have one-on-one, whoever's matching up on him. In this case, I believe it's John Smith. Good move. Good look over that left shoulder.
I'll tell you about Nathan Booth. 6'9", out of Gurnee, Illinois. Coach Sakuti, where's Gurnee, Illinois?
You're better on the map than I am, partner. You're going to have to help me with that one.
I know it's not around the Chicagoland area. I'm thinking downstate. Downstate past, we know our friends in northern Illinois sit west of Chicago and DeKalb. I think it's more downstate beyond the south of Champaign. As Ricardo Johnson misfires, last touch Nathan Booth, but I'm going to go with downstate Illinois.
Well, all I would have to do is make a little touch base in the truck right now, because I know there's a couple guys in there who will help us out.
My man Tom Boshenik will be all over it. Our veritable encyclopedia of all things numbers and answers, like the question I just posed. I pride myself on geography around the Mid-American Conference states, but I got to be honest with you, I'm not quite sure where Gurnee is in the state of Illinois. That's Stevie Taylor with a runner. Wouldn't stay in the hole for him. Ohio by a deuce. Good one going on. Great to have you with us on a Saturday night of MAC basketball. That was forced somewhat by Julius Brown. And it'll be Ohio's basketball.
Here's what I like what Todd Kowalczyk has done defensively. He is trying to keep Ohio out of a rhythm. He is showing different defenses. I think he's going back to a little matchup look now. He was man last possession, just trying to keep them off balance. These folks here in the last 4 games, Ohio is scoring at a high rate. You have to find a way to take something out of it.
Now Reggie Keeley will come right to that voided area. Coach, I've heard you talk about it all these years. You face a zone, go to the free throw line at the nail position, right?
They got it right away. Even if you don't get the shot, you put that defense in a lot of pressure situations because you can pass it, drive it, or shoot it.
And what would you and I mentioned this during the first MAC game of the year when Ohio beat Buffalo right here in this building. How much of an improvement in his 4 years on this campus has Reggie Keeley shown as an Ohio Bobcat?
Well,
Look at there, play a defense.
Yeah, and that's what you got to have. He does a little bit of little this, little of that all the time. He's going to give you something. You got to love that about that young man.
Speaking a little this and that's Reese Holiday. Holiday, one of the 2 men off the bench, along with Dominic Buckley, that Todd Kowalczyk really needs some of that instant offense from.
Again, ball in the high post, good drive.
Get out of here, said Nathan Booth, who swatted him up near the rack. This is Reese Holiday with a step. Holiday going glass, back-to-back buckets for Reese Holiday, and we're even at 24 apiece.
Trying to find a rhythm here if you're Ohio. You know DJ Cooper, what he can do, but it's tough to do it when you're 28 feet from the basket. There's Nick Kellogg.
Toledo's Rockets. Not a particularly good performance against Western Michigan. Kellogg on the catch and deliver three. Numbers now for Ryan Pearson, open floor. Julius Brown. Nope. Had a good look at three, but that foul is going to go. They get Reggie Keeley. I believe Donnie Epley did. And with that, we're inside the 8-minute mark. Reggie Keeley